Donato Bramante was an Italian architect, who introduced Renaissance architecture to Milan and the High Renaissance style to Rome, where his plan for St. Peter's Basilica formed the basis of design executed by Michelangelo. His Tempietto marked the beginning of the High Renaissance in Rome when Pope Julius II appointed him to build a sanctuary that allegedly marked the spot where Peter was crucified. Donato Bramante was a High Renaissance architect. Urbino and Milan, Bramante was born under the name Donato di Pasquaccio d'Antonio, or Donato Pasquaccio d'Antonio, in Famignano near Urbino. Here, in 1467 Luciano Laurena was adding to the Palazzo Ducale an arcaded courtyard and other Renaissance features to Federico da Montefeltro's ducal palace. Bramante's architecture has eclipsed his painting skills. He knew the painters Melozzo da Falla and Piero della Francesca well, who were interested in the rules of perspective and illusionistic features in Mantegna's painting. Around 1474, Bramante moved to Milan, a city with a deep Gothic architectural tradition, and built several churches in the new antique style. The Duke, Ludovico Sforza, made him virtually his court architect, beginning in 1476, with commissions that culminated in the famous trompe-l'oeil choir of the Church of Santa Maria presso San Sotiro. Space was limited, and Bramante made a theatrical apse in bas-relief, combining the painterly art of perspective with Roman details. There is an octagonal sacristy, surmounted by a dome. In Milan, Bramante also built the tribune of Santa Maria del Grazie. Other early works include the cloisters of Sant'Ambrogio, Milan, and some other constructions in Pavia and possibly Legnano. However, in 1499, with his Sforza patron driven from Milan by an invading French army, Bramante made his way to Rome, where he was already known to the powerful Cardinal Riario. In Rome, he was soon recognized by Cardinal della Rovere, shortly to become Pope Julius II. For Ferdinand of Aragon and Isabella of Castile or possibly Julius II, Bramante designed one of the most harmonious buildings of the Renaissance, the Tempietto of San Pietro in Montorio on the Janiculum. Despite its small scale, the construction has all the rigorous proportions and symmetry of classical structures, surrounded by slender Doric columns, surmounted by a dome. According to a later engraving by Sebastiano Serlio, Bramante planned to set it within a colonnaded courtyard. In November 1503, Julius engaged Bramante for the construction of the grandest European architectural commission of the 16th century, the complete rebuilding of St. Peter's Basilica. The cornerstone of the first of the great piers of the crossing was laid with ceremony on April 17, 1506. Very few drawings by Bramante survive, though some by his assistants do, demonstrating the extent of the team which had been assembled. Bramante's vision for St. Peter's, a centralized Greek cross plan that symbolized sublime perfection for him and his generation, was fundamentally altered by the extension of the nave after his death in 1514. Bramante's plan envisaged 4 great chapels filling the corner spaces between the equal transepts, each one capped with a smaller dome surrounding the great dome over the crossing. So Bramante's original plan was very much more Romano-Byzantine in its forms than the basilica that was actually built. Bramante also worked on several other commissions. Among his earliest works in Rome, before the basilica's construction was underway, is the cloister of Santa Maria della Pace near Piazza Navona. The handsome proportions give an air of great simplicity. Main architectural works: Santa Maria presso San Sotiro, Milan, circa 1482–1486, Santa Maria del Grazie, Milan, 1492–1498, Palazzo Caprini, Rome, started around 1510, the Tempietto, San Pietro in Montorio, Rome, 1502, Santa Maria della Pace, Rome, 1504, St. Peter's Basilica, Rome, design 1503, groundbreaking, 1506, Cortile del Belvedere, Vatican City, Rome, 1506. See also, Leon Battista Alberti, Michelangelo, Giorgio Vasari. Notes. Bibliography: Ackerman, James. The Cortile del Belvedere. Vatican City, Biblioteca Apostolica Vaticana. OCLC 2,786,997. Brui, Arnaldo. Bramante. London. Davis, Paul. Hemsel, David. Bramante, Donato, Volume 4, pages 642 653, in the Dictionary of Art, 34 volumes, edited by Jane Turner. New York, Grove. ISBN 9781884446009. Also available at Oxford Art Online, revised and updated March 31, 2000. Bibliography updated May 26, 2010. Evans, Robin. The Projective Cast, Architecture and its Three Geometries. Cambridge. Frommel, Christophe Louis-Pold. Der Paragraph mich Palast pour der Hoch Renaissance. Tar 1/4 Bingen. Frommel, Christophe Louis-Pold. The Architecture of the Italian Renaissance. London. Lotz, Wolfgang. Architecture in Italy 1500 1600. London. Heidenreich, Ludwig H. Architecture in Italy 1400 1500. London. Thunes, Christoph. Sostegno e Adornamento. Milan, 1998. Fortunato, Giuseppe. The Role of Architectural Representation for the Analysis of the Built. The 3D Survey of San Pietro in Montorio's Temple in Rome. Acts of ex Congresso Internazionale L'expressione den Grafica Applicata all'Edificazione, Alicante, Editorial Marfil, S.A. ISBN 978-84-268-1528-6. External links, Donato Bramante. Source information, pictures and documentaries about Donato. Leonardo da Vinci, anatomical drawings from the Royal Library, Windsor Castle, exhibition catalogue fully online as PDF from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which contains material on Donato Bramante.